Hello everybody, it's Douglas Scott McCarron again. This is a movie related video. I recently got a jib crane. For those of you who don't know what that is, a jib crane, you may have seen in shots like movies or TVs where there's long arcing, it comes down from way up high and comes down. And you meet people, walking in, or it can also sweep horizontally. It's similar to what's called a slide. A slide kind of just slides across like this, but a jib crane kind of goes in an arc. It's a very different setup. Now the one I got is a little unusual. It's got this little pole to the side of it that not only lets you go up and down and like this, but it also pivots the camera as you're going along. So I wanted to share it with you because I spent, 3 or 4 months researching jib cranes, and I got this one. To talk about, right away with the problems, shall we say. It's about 3 feet. That's how far up and down it goes. So you can't do big sweeping things. If you use your background and foreground right, it can look quite nice though. The other thing is it doesn't fit the standard tripod you get in America. There's a size like, what is it called? It's the connector between the camcorder and the tripod where you stick it into this little square hole and it has an attachment that holds things on there. It doesn't fit that. It takes another size, and it's common enough, but I personally don't know the name of it. But you screw it on to a tripod that has a 1/4-20 threaded screw to go on to. So here, I'll let you see what it looks like. So you can see it's got that 1/4-20 screw, comes around here, it's got a bouncing, but you open it up by twisting this, and then you drop your plate into it and screw on like this. I don't know what the name of this is, but I've seen them common, so I just want to make you aware that if you have a standard American tripod where you have that thing you drop the nut into and lock it on, this won't work. You're going to need a tripod that has that 1/4 screw, 1/4-20 screw. So, okay. So the nice thing about it is, you'll see this in a little bit. It has your rod that goes up and down, then it has this one on the side, and the one on the side has these 2 metal brackets that come out, and you set these little nuts about, you can line them straight up together. It's got like, marked 0 to 8. I don't know what it's actually, so they look like they're about maybe 1/4 inches. But if you get them lined up, it tends to be kind of like a slider, where it kind of turns the camera. But you can also do it where the one up toward the camera is out wide and the one near the tripod is close, and it makes the camera turn very differently. And then if you reverse them, it comes out very differently also. So I'm just going to show you it. What I'm going to do is I have a camcorder on the tripod that I'm going to turn on, and you can see what it's seeing. And I'm also going to be videotaping myself doing that, or videotaping it as I'm doing it, moving things around, so you can get an idea of what it does. I just find it very useful. It's just that little extra turning thing is really kind of cool. All right, so let's show you. So this is it. You can see there's a lot of light poles and electrical things around here. There's some dumbbells back there, weigh a few pounds. Come up here, you got this top bar. This actually pulls all the way up to here, but you loosen it with this knob. I've marked it with this tape so I know where to put it because I've got it balanced to this camera. It comes up here. This bar is the one that helps, with the up and down stabilization. If you watch so you can see the camera here, you'll notice how it it keeps flat as it goes up and down. That's the main thing about a jib. So as you raise the camera up and down, the shot stays steady. But, let me swing it here. Let's use the hands. This bar along here, this one is the one I was talking about. You can see how it comes out here. It's got these measurement marks. And what it does is it turns the camera. So I'm going to sit here and show you. I'm also recording with the camera, so you can see as I turn it, see it moving along. I'll show you here also what it's seeing. You'll see that the guitar is staying somewhat centered. If I played with this more, it would actually stay centered. But you can see how it's kind of sliding in a sense. So that's kind of cool. Now I'm going to go back here. This is like very rough. I'm going to, just a second here. There we go. Loosen this up and bring it all the way in and then tighten it. Now, this up here is all the way out. That's all the way in. And it's got more of a panning sideways to sideways. And you can also, do this thing where you go up and over like this. So like, if you started out, you're way down here looking at something on the ground and then you wanted to pivot up and look over, or if you had long away shots of buildings. So it does that. And now I'm going to reverse the thing at the back and move the one at the front over. It's hard to do with one hand. Excuse me. Tightening it up here. I keep forgetting which way to turn. There we go. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. I'm going to try and get up here a little bit higher so you can see what's going on. But you'll notice the camera, oh, that's good, buddy. Camera is turning. So what you get with that, as you'll see on the view of the other camera, is it kind of pivots around. You can also see the background's kind of moving along behind the guitar. So that's kind of cool. Now, these cameras only about 6 feet away from anything. So if you had more distance, more open space, more distance behind what's behind it, you'd get a very different effect. And again, you could be going up and down and playing with it. So that's what I really liked about it. It fits in a really tight spot. Like I said, it's maybe stretched out maybe 5 or 6 feet, even less. I'd say actually like 4 feet. So you have an arc of maybe 2 or 3 feet. And you can see you can get a pretty good sweep of things. And pivot. You can see how it's turning the camera. And as the camera turns, you can see the view out of the other camcorder pivots around. So that's handy. The downside is it's not a big one as far as up and down with the sweep, but it does that turn really well. And I've been really basic. You can go in and alter these two things and mess with them a lot and get very subtle effects. So I find it enjoyable. So if you want to contact me on Facebook, ask me where I got it, I think you should. And we'll do one last little sweep here, and then that'll be it. Well, just to give you an idea, so this shot here, what's over here off in the distance, that's a good 20 feet away. And And you come up, that's a corner into another room. Sweeps around. It's sweeping across, probably, there's a door into another room. Lots of rooms in those places. So it has a, you can bring it all the way over here, bring it up. It's like, if you had a nice big hallway or a nice big room with doors off it and somebody walking around, it would look really nice. Okay. Okay, well, that's it. I hope you found this interesting. If you're interested in where I got it from, I got it on eBay. But if you want to Facebook me and send me a message, I can find the page for you and send a message back. Mine was around a couple $100. It came from China. It took about 3 weeks. That attachment that I talked about, mine didn't come with it, but they sent me one afterwards, and I sent them postage. So you might want to check with that to make sure. Or if you already have one of those attachments that I showed you earlier, it doesn't fit the standard US camcorder connector. If you have that, then you're okay. So anyway, I hope you found this interesting, and thank you very much for watching my video. Have a good day.